Yes.
Okay, so watch this, bitches.
Sure, we watched a lot of stuff, it looks like.
Yeah. I want to like compare and contrast two martial arts series.
Okay.
Iron Fist, season 2, I guess in particular. And well, let's start with Iron Fist, and then we'll get to the next one after that. So, how have you continued to watch season 2?
I have not.
So
I started the second episode, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, what's that guy? Davos? Is that his name?
Yeah. That's the bad guy.
He just something about him disturbs me. He's like the Shades of this series.
Okay, but I like Shades.
You did no, but towards the end, you didn't like Shades. He got kind of annoying towards the end.
A little, but I still liked him, especially when it came out with what was going on with him and Comanche.
His gay action, you mean?
Yeah, I gave him a little more
that made you
depth.
like him?
Yeah.
I just couldn't buy that he was into the woman.
No.
Mariah Stokes.
Mariah Dillard? You mean Mariah Dillard?
No. Stokes. I miss that guy so much. Yeah, Davos, I hate to say this, but his face bothers me. I don't like his face. It's weird. It's very narrow. He's got that facial hair. And you know what? If this character had like a good personality, I would forget, I'm not that shallow. I could get past the face. But the fact that his character is annoying, it's just like
makes you hate his face. See, that can happen too.
That could be,
that's the character.
Yeah.
It could just get you see, and I don't even like his face.
Yeah. That's right. I probably wouldn't even have noticed his face if I liked his character. Yeah, that's a good point. Like there's one scene, like he's supposed to be like this from not Shangri-La. What's the fucking place called? Kowloon. He's supposed to be like this dude from Kowloon who's, I just assume that he's a virgin because those dudes are just like monks, right?
Not necessarily, no.
They fuck in Kowloon?
Sure, why not?
I don't think no. Danny came and he was a virgin.
I don't know.
Remember? Didn't he lose his virginity in the first season?
Did he? I believe you.
To Shades? No. I don't know. Davos doesn't fuck, is what I'm saying.
She, by the way, is the only reason to watch that show.
Oh, Colleen Wing?
Colleen Wing, yeah.
She's pretty good. I don't know. I like her face.
Me too. So I said she's the only reason to watch that show.
It's not a good show. But I kind of want to see what happens.
All right, you can let me know.
I don't know. So here's the show I wanted to compare it to.
Sure.
We had started to watch Cobra Kai, which is the YouTube exclusive, YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, I think it's called now.
Yes.
But we only watched 2 episodes or 3 episodes, and we forgot to watch it. So I convinced Mrs. Cheapy to get back into it, and we watched 2 or 3 episodes last night. It's so good, dude. I don't
know if you can really compare Iron Fist to Cobra Kai.
You can, because there's a darkness to Cobra Kai that was not there at all in Karate Kid. Well, there's some darkness in Karate Kid, but there's a whole nother level of dark. This is an R-rated darkness compared to what was Karate Kid PG, right? PG, right?
Yeah, totally.
Had to be. So I don't know. It's just so good. The show is so good that as I'm watching it, I say out loud, this is so good. How is this so good? How is this even a thing? It's better than the movies. Mrs. Cheapy is the harshest critic, and the fact that I could even get her to watch it should speak to its quality. I know you're hesitant because you can't believe that they could make a good show based on the Karate Kid.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay, you gotta go back to it.
Those are the free ones.
Go back to it because it starts to get so good. It even leads into this next show that you want to talk about in a way. I just got to an episode that relates to the next series. But Wombat, please make a commitment right now to watch more Cobra Kai. Can you do that?
I don't have YouTube Red.
Fuck.
So I can't make that commitment, A. And B, I didn't like the first 2 episodes.
What?
Sorry.
How could you not?
I don't really like it. Just wasn't. Not everything is for me.
I feel like if I
gave
recommend
it,
it,
because I gave it a shot because you did recommend it.
I know,
and
but I
watched the first
feel
2
like it was like
episodes,
you probably watched it, but you already.
I will admit, I watched
bad.
it on a broken chair, and part of it was sticking right into my butthole, and it was uncomfortable. But
then you would've
I
liked
don't
it.
think that had anything to do with pertaining to me watching the show.
No.
Just because I had a nail poking straight into my butt cheek.
I think you had preconceived notions about the show.
No,
and
I
my
didn't have any.
recommendations
No,
of
nope,
said show.
nope,
And then
nope.
All right.
No, I went in open mind, open heart, the whole
Okay.
the whole deal, the whole Friday Night Lights, whatever it is.
Can you watch? Would you watch one more? Oh, you can't because you're on fucking YouTube. Fuck.
Nope. So the answer is a big fat no. But I appreciate you wanting me to watch it.
Isn't there like a free trial or something?
Have you watched season 1 of American Vandal? Did you watch season 1 of American?
Yes, I watched it. I liked it a lot.
Did you watch any of season 2?
No, I did not.
So that's what you need to be watching.
Is it better than the first season?
It's shockingly almost as good.
Wow.
Because season 1 is pretty amazing.
But
It's a hard. You can't really top that because
Right.
it was so different.
Here's my question for you, because I did watch the trailer.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to watch like people like being sick a lot and like
It's
diarrhea.
only in the very beginning of the first episode.
There's not a lot of like flashbacks to diarrhea and vomiting.
Nope.
I don't like shows that have medical problems featured in them.
Nope.
Okay. I'll watch it. No, I'll watch it. I really like the first season.
Yeah, they do a good job, just like the last one. You start to you. There's that part of you that forgets that it's not a real documentary,
Right.
and you're like, "How could a teacher be like that?" And you're like, "Oh wait, it's not a." Take a step back. It's not a real teacher.
Right.
This didn't actually happen to someone.
Right. Mrs. Chibi bailed on season 1, which I think she had the same. Like, I think for the first 2 episodes, we didn't really even know what it was, if it was real or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for like the first episode. For whatever reason, it made her too uncomfortable. And there's shows like that she just won't watch, I guess.
I get it,
But I don't know why.
but I finished that up, and it's
Oh,
very
wow.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished that.
Mhm.
It's not long. The episodes are only a half hour, and there's only 8 of them.
Okay.
So it's 4 hours. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. Yeah, that's not.
I'll watch it.
That's not. Oh my god! I can't believe you did that. That's,
Oh, my God. You
look
watched
at my
it.
butt. What?
What else did you
And-
watch?
I watched the rest of the Norm Macdonald show.
You watched the
Norm
entire
Macdonald has a-
season?
Yeah, there were a couple episodes that I kind of skipped over because they weren't all that interesting.
Okay.
Like-
which are the
like-
ones that we should skip over?
Judge Judy. I made it like maybe 10
Right,
minutes.
okay.
And I was like, okay, this isn't interesting.
She's
oh,
so
there was
rich, Judge Judy.
Yes, she is. She's very wealthy. The country music guy, I think I made that one maybe like 7 minutes. And
I
bailed
watched
on
the
that
David
one.
Spade one, and it was so funny.
The David Spade one is probably the best episode.
Okay.
Oddly enough, you wouldn't, when you look at who the guests are.
Well, they're best friends, I think, or good
yeah, I
friends.
think they're very close, and it comes across. That and the David Letterman one was very good.
Okay.
And even the Drew Barrymore one is good because she doesn't understand any of his jokes, but she has no problem saying, "I don't understand your jokes."
Right. I watched about half of that one. I just haven't finished it yet.
So it's pretty good. It's worth a watch.
Yeah. He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he had a podcast, which was essentially the same thing.
Doesn't he
same
hate women?
co-host. Who? Norm Macdonald probably.
Don't you remember?
He had I get it. He had a podcast that was
3 days
essentially
ago.
the same thing. This is just
Yes.
that on TV.
This is Netflix is paying him now.
Yeah, same show. What else? What else have you been watching?
I watched the Red Letter Media movie Space Cop.
I saw like their behind the scenes thing that they put on YouTube, but I've never saw it. Is it terrible?
It's not good, really.
what I
The
heard.
trailer is really all you need to watch. All the best jokes are in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. I'm happy. Look, I was happy to send them the $30 or whatever it cost to
sounds
support them because I watch all their shit and all the, hours and hours of their stuff, which is amazing. So I'm happy to have an excuse to send them money, even if it wasn't a great movie. See, it's hard making movies, and criticizing a movie and making a movie apparently are two completely different things.
Yes, it's very easy to criticize a movie. It is very difficult to make one.
Right. But they're very good at criticizing them.
Have you gone back to your DC Universe app at all?
I haven't even logged in yet.
Wow.
I'm waiting for when's the Xbox app coming?
Not for a while.
Because that's the only way I'm going to use it.
Really? You have your big tablet.
What am I going to watch on there?
Whatever you
The
want.
Comics? I can read the comics?
You
Or
can
no?
read the
Is
comics.
that something else? Do I get that too?
The comics, yes. The amount is pretty slim pickings. I think there's like 600 comics, which for you is probably a lot. But for me, I was kind of like, eh.
I have a hard time. I have to admit, I have a hard time as an adult, and I'm not trying to like shame anybody. I'm just saying for me, I have a hard time reading comics. Like I love watching the movies, but after like a couple pages, I lose interest.
There's a lot of good old content on there as far as not comic book, the movies and stuff. It has all the Superman movies. It has the Michael Keaton Batman is on there. So is the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy is on there too.
How old does Ty have to be before we can watch the Joker Batman?
It's funny because I asked Elliot if he wanted to watch Batman Begins, but I think Ty's probably ready for
Joker.
Yeah, I would watch Batman Begins first.
Yeah,
and see if he's into it.
That's scary though with the
a little bit,
scarecrow.
But whatever. He's like 15.
Ty?
Yeah.
He's 10.
15, like I said. And it has I had never seen this other than like really poor quality YouTube videos that are broken up into pieces. But the Super Friends live action special from 1978, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. And they have both, it was a 2-part thing. It was 2 hours. They have both hours on there in decent quality because it's on this app. Yeah. It's like they put it up. They're like, we have this in our vault. You want to see how terrible it is? It's a thing with Ghetto Man. Have you ever seen that?
No, that sounds interesting.
The roast of the Super Friends?
Nope. Never heard of
Oh
it.
my goodness gracious.
All right.
Your homework, you don't have to watch the whole thing.
Check it
Just
out.
kind of like, check it out. I believe Ghetto Man is in part 2.
It's called Roast of the Super Friends?
That's the second part is the roast.
What's the first part called?
The first part's more traditional, like...
No, but what's the name of it? So I'm looking, I need to find this thing. What do I type in?
You'll see it right away, but it's like Legends of the Super Friends, I believe.
Okay, Super Friends is what I need to type in.
Yeah, let me see. I'll tell you right now, because I was watching it earlier.
Wombat has the app open while he's doing the show.
Continue. No,
He really
I can go
likes
to
DC Universe.
You know what? Legends of the Superheroes.
Oh, that's the most generic name you could possibly come up with.
Which is why I kept forgetting it. So...
I signed up for that DC Universe thing through an Instagram ad.
Mm-hmm.
I like the commercial where the guy said "fuck Batman." That's what really got my $75.
Let's say you already are paying for it. You might
I know.
as well use it.
They earned it.
Check out Legends of the Superheroes. You could just again, you don't want to watch the whole thing. You kind of want to put it on, skip around, and be like, "This can't have been a real thing." Like it looks like a parody of something that was made now to make fun of something from 1978.
All right, I'll check it out. At CAGcast writes in and says, "Have we read the Bat Dick comic yet?"
I haven't read the comic, but I've seen the pictures.
What's the story? I don't understand. What happened?
I believe Batman is getting dressed in the morning.
No, but it wasn't like an accident or so. Like some,
It's a new imprint. It's like they're coming out with a line of comic books that are supposed to be really adult oriented, and I guess they want to let you know this is not for the kids.
But they changed it though, right?
Did they change it, or is there just 2 versions?
Oh, there's 2 versions. Okay.
I think there's 2 versions. Like one is like uncensored, and one
Does he have a ginormous mushroom head?
You didn't see?
I did see. It was pretty.
I was gonna say you
impressive.
sent it to me.
I know.
It's fine.
Oh, I have. I already printed out a color photo. It's on my wall right now.
We were all passing the picture around at the break fast. My cousins and my brother and I were like, "Look at it! Look, it's Batman's penis."
Are you joking?
No.
Oh my god!
We thought it was funny.
It's a lot of crazy stuff. This is why you need to eat. You guys are doing weird stuff.
Someone said, "Have you seen it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I saw it." And then someone else saw what? And then it became like the joke of the night.
Right.
So, Bat Dick.
Good joke.
Fat dick.